Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Franz Kafka, and I was born in 1883 in Prague, then part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. My greatest passion, to be a writer. But I have a problem. I want to present the world with the very purest form of written German, but I'm not sure I have what it takes. The thing that makes me unsure is all the different languages in my life. The more so as I am myself in search of my identity. In school, they drummed the standard German of the German Empire into me, apparently the better form of German, and the language of Köther, which I really admire. Although I am Austrian, I want to publish my works in Germany. It is there that I want to prevail as a writer. But my everyday language is a Prague dialect, and this dialect keeps seeping into my writing. I can't avoid this Austrian tinge. And then there is the fact that the German speakers in Prague are a minority among the Czechs, and their language influences our German. That is why I keep using Czech spellings without realizing. Once Austrians even mistook me for a Czech because of my Prague German. That really confused me. And finally, I am a Jew. My family has only been speaking German for 1 or 2 generations. The Yiddish that was spoken by my previous generations has left a slight accent, and this is also noticeable in my prose. In Prague, this Yiddish accented German is known by the derisive term Mauscheldeutsch, which means mumbled German. If only I could rid myself of it. Most of the time, I notice these errors in my writing and quickly correct them, but they are still visible on paper and remind me of my linguistic deficiencies. The embarrassing thing is when they need to be corrected by the publishers. That is really terrible for me. Maybe I simply chose the wrong language to write in. Germans write in German, Czechs write in Czech, and Jews? Is their German just a borrowed or even a stolen language, as many believe? So, at some point, I tried Jewish languages as an alternative. In 1911, I heard East Yiddish at the theatre for the first time, and it touched me deeply. I thought that, as a Jew, I would be able to absorb the language by simply listening and writing along, like a baby learns to breastfeed. But it didn't work. In 1917, I began to learn Hebrew properly. One day I might emigrate to Palestine. But it is quite a tricky language. I'm not getting very far. In the end, I'm sticking to writing in German, despite all my doubts. What other choice do I have? My mother tongue is my mother tongue. Thank goodness for Max Brod. He won't honor my wish of destroying all my writings when I die, but at least he fully reworks them before they are published. Perhaps he has overdone it a bit, but he definitely means well. Strangely enough, I have now become a world-famous writer. It's a shame that I am not there to experience it. Apparently no one is bothered by my language, even though the latest editions of my works no longer include the changes made by Max. People actually seem to really like my regional, multilingual, Prague-influenced German. And to think I used to feel ashamed of it. It is amazing how things turn out.